Round one is done in this week's edition of Bergstrom State Line Quiz Bowl. Belvedere's on top 80-30 against the Guilford Vikings. And we begin with our next round is our Collins Aerospace Volleyball round. But before we do that, a very special thank you to our judge today, Captain Carl Heinz, who is the commander of District 16 State Police here. We just want to make sure that you understand, Captain Heinz, we obeyed all posted speed limits on the way here, just to be clear about that. But thank you for spending some time with us and making sure we get everything correct today. All right, on to volleyball. Our Collins Aerospace Volleyball round is a conferring round. So contestants, you can discuss, but I need to hear only from the captains. For Belvedere, that will be Nick. Guilford, that is John, correct? All right, and because of a coin toss, Belvedere will be going first in this round. You get the question right, you get 10 points. If not, we toss it. The other team gets a brand new question, and we'll go until time is out in the round. Nick, are you and the team ready? Here's your first volleyball question. What three-letter abbreviation refers to the numbers commonly assigned to JS Bach's compositions after a catalog first published in 1950?
JSB.
BWV, Bach Verka Vercygnus. No points. Here's a new question now for Guilford. Easy for me to say. What instrument was played by jazz musicians King Oliver, Dizzy Gillespie, and the composer of Birth of the Cool and Kinda Blue, Miles Davis?
Saxophone?
Incorrect. The trumpet. Dizzy Gillespie with those big trumpet cheeks. Nobody got that. New question now for Belvedere. Who wrote about Robert Langdon in the novels Inferno and The Da Vinci Code?
Brown.
Correct. Dan Brown is the full name. We will take that last name. That's good. He also wrote Angels and Demons, and that's worth 10 points for Belvedere. Guilford, here's a question. William Wheeler was vice president under what president who lost the popular vote to Samuel Tilden but won the Electoral College in 1876?
Grant or Hayes? Okay, Grant.
Buzzer got you there, too. It was incorrect anyway, but the buzzer got you. It was Rutherford B. Hayes, President Hayes. Only 5 U.S. presidents have lost popular vote and still went on to win the election. He was one of them. No points. Belvedere, new question. A compound known as diethyl is part of what class of organic compounds whose members contain an oxygen atom connected to 2 alkyl or aryl groups?
Ether.
Judge, did you get that before the buzzer?
I had the buzzer first.
We got the buzzer first. That was the correct answer, but the buzzer got you. No points. Guilford, new one. In what country was a journalist killed in Bluefields while using Facebook Live to cover protests against Daniel Ortega's Sandinista government?
Nicaragua.
Nicaragua. You got that one. You got the 10 points, too. That happened last April. Belvedere, new question now. What man who helped organize the March on Washington as the leader of SNCC is currently a member of the U.S. House of Representatives from Georgia?
Lewis.
That is correct. John Lewis. SNCC is the acronym SNCC, stands for Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee. Belvedere, you're now in triple digits with 100 points. Guilford. What author wrote about a prince of Abyssinia in Rasselas, produced a 1755 English dictionary, and is the subject of a biography by James Boswell?
Webster.
That was a good guess, right, for dictionary? Nope, Samuel Johnson. No points. Belvedere. What poet compared 2 ways the world could end in Fire and Ice and wrote about having outwalked the furthest city light in Acquainted with the Night?
Frost.
That is correct. You got it right before the buzzer. Might have been a couple of more well-known poems, Road Not Taken or Mending Wall, but you didn't need those. You got the 10 points, and that's all the time we have in this round. Belvedere, you now have 110. Guilford has 40. Volleyball is over. We're at the halfway point, and we're going to come back with the fastest round in the game, the lightning round. But first, a chance for you to play at home with the Bergstrom bonus question.
Hi, I'm Yanni Osler. This is today's bonus question. Typically held in the second week in July, this famed running of the bulls takes place in which city in Spain?